some people are with you, like Eddie said earlier, for a moment or a season in your life, but you have to know when that seasons change. And it's time to put on the snow boots instead of the swim shorts, right? So just know, okay, it's time to change clothes right now because they were good for that portion of your journey. Now you might need someone else for that second part of your journey, right? So understand when it's time to, whether it's called upgrade, enhance, or change during that season. And then I would say the second, the second advice I would give you, or even I've given myself over the time, over the years, that was a big challenge to me, was that no, you have to invest in your dream, right? You have to spend. You're gonna have to cut something out of your life, right? Maybe it's less sleep. Maybe it's surrounding yourself. Again, leaving the friends that are taking you away from your dream, right? You have to. I call it trimming the fat, right? So you got to trim some of the fat that you have in your life to give yourself this undedicated amount of time to put towards what you want. No one can want this more than you. No one can drive it better than you. You're the only person behind that vehicle. Again, surround yourself with the people that's going to fuel it. But remember, you're the one who's driving the car. You're the one with the foot on the gas. So that means you're the one that's going to have to work at it more than anyone else. That means early mornings, late nights, studying, researching, learning, connecting, marketing, promoting, guerrilla marketing. I mean, the whole 9 yards. Like you have to understand it is a fight that you have to fight. It is a grind that you have to grind. It is the opportunity to pay yourself back. And I always remind myself is that I owe me. No one else owes me. I owe myself. And so I make certain I give to myself as much as possible. It does come across a little bit selfish, but sometimes on your entrepreneur journey, you have to become selfish. Be selfless in helping others, but selfish in giving to yourself. You got to have time for yourself. You got to have time to invest in your dream. You got to have time to build your future. So just make certain you're giving yourself that time because it's necessary for you to get what you want and grind. It is a grind. It's never meant to be easy. I always remind myself of a photo that I had in my office. It was about, and you've probably seen this before. It was two gentlemen or two guys. They had a pickaxe and they were chopping away at dirt,
Mm.
right? And you had one guy who was one swing away from hitting diamonds, and he stops and turns away. But the other guy below, he keeps grinding. And I remind myself every day, I'm that second guy. I'm that second guy who has to grind every day. So you're gonna have days where you feel like you don't want to get out of bed. Force yourself out of bed. Throw yourself out if you have to. You're going to feel like I don't want to leave the house, but you have to leave the house because that next conversation you have out there in the market or out there in a mixer or here at Nevada Partners, that can be the changing point of your life. You might not want to pick up that phone and make that next phone call, but that next phone call may have been the person you've been waiting to speak to your entire life. But a lot of times we stop before we get to that next point. So I would say keep grinding every day.